everyone. Welcome to the After the Eviction show with Erica. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Shaw. Now, it was a shocking and fiery eviction, to say the least. We have so much to discuss. Let's bring her out. Let's hear it for Erica. Have a seat. Okay, so first, before we even start any of these proceedings, I want to say how much Canada loves you, Erica.
Good.
Okay?
Good.
Like you turned out.
Good. That was
turned
the goal.
out.
That was the goal.
That was it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to hear from your perspective. Take us through your last moments in the house. From, okay, we know what's going to happen in this eviction, to I show up on the camera.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know where my brain goes first. Honestly, for me, I was like, it's either me or Maddie. I was like, it's going to be Maddie if she decides to play it safe, but if she's smart, it would be me. So apparently she's smarter than I gave her credit for, which is good. But no, honestly, I wasn't entirely surprised to hear my name be called, but I was like surprised but not shocked, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
And is there anything you feel like you could have done in that moment, or it was like game over?
No, I knew as soon as I was hitting that nomination stool, especially beside Will, like, sweet little Will. Like, there was no way. Once the opportunity arises, you have to take the shot.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened, and it was a good game move. It sucks, obviously, but it was a good game move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, were you surprised by Canada's choice to save Ryan and not Will, or leave the nominations the same?
Not at all. Not even a little bit. Ryan deserves to be there more than half or all of the people in that house. Like, he is a super fan. He's the definition of what brought this show back, and the fact that Canada decided to save him, which sucks now sitting here, is something I was so behind. And now I'm evicted, so maybe not so behind, but...
Do you think if you were sitting on the block, do you think, like, had Johnny used the veto, and apparently this is the first time probably this idea came into their heads to get you out of the house,
no, of course
and
not.
you were sitting beside somebody on the block, do you think Canada would have voted to save you?
That thought has not occurred to me until right now, and now I'm going to mull that over for the rest of my life.
What have I done? What have I done? What have I done?
I don't know. I don't know, Canada. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the season. I can only tell like what's in there, and hopefully, but still, he deserved to be saved. He deserves to be in there.
Well, we've got a question from the audience, but first, I just want to ask you, like, are you going to watch the season? Like, what's your plan? Are you going to watch it, or are you going to watch everything, you know, after you were evicted, then go back? What are you going to do?
I would like to watch prior, just so I can get my head around all the things I didn't see, because so much goes on. You like know this much information. You know nothing, really.
And we know everything.
I know. Canada's sitting there like, you don't even know, girl. But no,
okay,
I'll
well,
watch it for sure.
We're going to go to a question from Hassan. Okay, what's your question?
Erica, I was wondering, who do you think is the biggest snake in the house and why?
Oh, I love it. All right, starting off strong. I would probably say, like, effective snake or just snake in general?
All the snakes. Name all the snakes.
Every snake in the house. The entire cast, moving on. No, I'm kidding. I think, although she was one of my humans, Allie is a huge snake in this house, runs her mouth to every single person. Kayla, obviously, I'm going to say Kayla. Giant snake, put me on the block, put me out the door. But that's the name of the game, man. Got to do some snake things from time to time.
Snake things. Okay, snake things.
Snake behavior.
Now, you won a zillion competitions.
I think it was a zillion and one.
Yeah. Even the ones you were like, I'm trying to throw this. How come you're making it so hard for me to throw this?
That ego.
But you were HOH almost back to back.
Yes.
And after taking out Veronica, you decided to play it extremely safe. People were very surprised coming from somebody who had proven to be a comp threat.
Yes.
You nominated Marion Ryan, and his advice to you, I don't know if you remember this, but Ryan's advice was, no one's going to give you credit for taking the easy move. Your target will not minimize by doing that. Do you regret that move now?
It's easy to say, yes, I regret that move. I wish I put up Dela, this whole shebang. But, like, honestly, in that moment, for my own game, to kind of take a breather and take it a little more slowly, it wasn't necessarily trying to minimize the target on my back, but rather just, like, slow my own roll, if that makes sense. Because I was picking up speed on, like, a downhill slope there, and I was like, all right, girl, pump the brakes a little bit. So at the time, it seemed like a good move. Post-eviction seemed like the good move. Now sitting here, maybe not.
Maybe not.
But, I mean, that's the name of the game.
But, you know, I know that you were exhausted. And
So
being
tired.
an HOH, like, you think
So
it's like,
tired.
oh, like, you got the room and you got the whatever. But
Oh my God.
it was a revolving door. People talking your ear off like 24 hours
Yeah.
a day, and then it continued on the following week.
Truly.
Do you think some of that was just exhaustion? Because you were like, I just gotta relax, and everyone's like, what do you mean? You're a threat.
Yeah, I
You
know.
gotta go for it."
I know. I think a lot of it was just mental exhaustion.
Yeah.
And especially because you just hear so much nonsense and so many lies, and everyone's telling you everything that you want to hear, and just like
Yeah. But you
applying the
did
chapstick
choose
and kissing your
the
butt.
two people you chose who would be the easiest people to put up were people who were not coming for you.
I know. I know, and it's weird
know,
because
you
in the
gotta think about
game,
who
I
you
know,
with,
I
right?
know. Arissa, come on,
Stop,
I know.
stop,
I
stop,
know.
stop.
I have the rest of my life to beat myself up over this. Come on, work with me.
No, this is because so many people are rooting for it, and still are, and listen.
Appreciate it.
You're a class act, you really are. That exit was
No, I was
something
going to
else.
say, not after that exit.
That
but
exit was something.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got from @Chloe De Silva, who do you want to go home next?
Oh, I want to see Kayla walk through that door.
Okay.
I want to see her first juror. I want her to sit in a house alone for a week
Okay,
and think
okay.
about what she just
Okay.
did. Absolutely, 100%.
Think about what she did.
Think about what you did, girl. No, it was a good move, honestly.
Okay, I'm going to ask you something that I was curious about too.
Please.
When Hamza went home, that was a crazy double.
Oh, my dude.
That was a crazy
All
double.
hands, yeah.
Now, did you feel like you should have maybe stood up more to save him, because he was another person who would have been even influential, like even
Yeah.
if, you know, he obviously wasn't going to put you up, but it would have been influential and a target in front of you. I know you kind of regretted that move after. Do you still?
Honestly, I regret. When you're in there, people's minds are so tunnel vision, and once their mind is made up, sometimes in a twist like that, it's made up. You know what I mean? And I don't know if there was a lot I could have done to save Hamza. I wish I could have done everything in the world, because that was my guy, not just game-wise, like emotionally,
felt
that
it.
was
We
my
felt it.
rock. Like
Yeah.
he was my rock in there, but I know. And it's weird because I see him leave, and then to leave in like very similar fashion, I'm like, you know what? If that's how we gotta go, that's how we gotta go.
Live by the gun, die by the gun, I tell you.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've got another great audience question here. And this is Pat. You're Pat? Yes. Okay, this is a great question. Go ahead.
Hey, Erica. Sorry to see you sitting here tonight. I was hoping you were going to win it all.
I
'Cause
appreciate
think you
that.
deserved
Thank
it,
you.
and you played a great game.
Thank you.
Great for you. I'm just wondering, why, after the show wraps, are you planning on having Dela over for dinner?
Great question.
That is a great question. As it stands, no. Absolutely not, unless I slip some like poison. No, I'm kidding. No. Honestly, after the show, because you're so all consumed with this game, people do some things. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're not good people. And I'd be interested to get to know them outside of the house environment for sure.
Yeah, awesome.
But no.
Okay. Now, Erica, we do have a surprise for you.
Oh, gosh.
Thanks to Shaw for connecting us across the country. Please say hi to Shay and your mom. Look over there. They're live. You can say hi.
Hi! Oh my God, she's even prettier than I remember.
I love you.
Hello.
You did an incredible job. We're
Thank
so
you.
proud of you, babe.
Thank you.
So
baby.
proud. Amazing. Just incredible.
Thank you,
oh,
Mom.
we're just so happy to see you.
I know, they're cute.
What's the first thing you're going to do with these guys?
Literally lock myself in a room and just spend copious amounts of quality time. That's all I want to do. That's literally all I want to do in the world.
Oh,
Yes.
amazing.
And I'm so excited to not talk people's
can't
ear off
wait.
about Shay. It's great.
They're both beautiful.
I love you, babe.
I love you, baby. I'm so excited to see you. Oh, I can't wait.
I
Okay.
know.
So
I need to come
excited.
for that.
I can't wait.
Ah, I'm so excited. Oh my God. Okay, cool. I'm
Bye,
fine.
fam.
Everything's fine. Bye. Love you
Bye.
both.
I do want a camera for that. I'm not going
You
to.
guys too. You're all right.
Not gonna lie. Okay, now I'm gonna leave you with this question. This is a pop quiz for you. You didn't get to
Okay.
play HOH, so I'm gonna hit you with a trivia question.
Oh, it was a trick. Oh, God. I don't
Who
want to
do you think? Nobody say a thing. Who do you think just won HOH?
Oh. Oh. Oh, shoot. I actually, it was a trivia game?
It was a trivia.
It was a trivia,
game.
it was a, okay. Maybe Maddie.
Okay. Derek won.
No, he did. Bye.
She said. Honestly, Erica,
No, he didn't.
he won.
Ew.
Fair and square.
Are you kidding? Ew. Okay, get me out. Forget it. I'm out.
Kill me,
I'm
you
out.
kill me. Listen, Erica, you were
Ew.
such a pleasure to watch in there. You were such a
Thank
pleasure
you.
to root for. Erica, everybody. Thank you to Shaw for presenting the after show. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.